afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the final video from the little Hampshire tour I'm on. Yep, welcome back to Matt's Railway Adventures YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm not actually on a station at present, but will be shortly. We're actually starting just off the station, where there's an important piece of second small disagreement infrastructure behind me, where there's actually a little hideout thing during the second small disagreement for the station workers nearby to go and hide when it was air raiding and whatnot. Nowadays it's a little bit overgrown, but there we go. An air raid show. So from the second small disagreement of 1939 to 1945. Yeah, that's where you can see you can't have a look at anything else, which is a shame. And it is almost hidden away. You've really got to know what you're looking for there. Or rely on other apps like I noticed it on. Not naming anything, but it's one of those where you might find yourself a Pikachu or a Snorlax. And that's just the back of it. Hidden away on a little cut through between the main road and a pub next to the station, and also the station itself, which we're about to walk over to. Yeah, the pub right next to the station is called the New Forest. Kind of unsurprising, that's where we are. So yeah, you can literally hop off your train. If you fancy some liquid refreshment, go straight to the local watering hole for a nice, cold, refreshing beverage. And why wouldn't you sometimes? Right, so almost now into basically the station car park. So yes, I've actually come to visit Ashurst, New Forest. There's two Ashursts in the country. I have looked where the other one is, and it will be possible to do Ashurst to the other Ashurst, but it's about 4 hours and 3 or 4 changes. So as the first we've got is we're in the car park here. Quite a large car park, given everything. And the good thing is actually free for rail users as well. And in the corner there, it looks like you got what might have been an original station building. Yep, you've got all like your normal information stuff there. I come through the gate. And here we are on platform 1 at Ashurst New Forest. The two platforms aren't quite aligned, as you might be able to see, but I'll show you at the end of platform. Which one did I say I'm on? 1. And when we cross over to platform 2, you can have a look at it from that end to see what I mean, but there's quite a bit of a difference. So now down in the bottom end of, or far end of platform 1, you can see that platform 2 continues on down for potentially 2 coach or 2 carriage lengths. So that's just the view of the station looking back up. So as you can see there, you've got a footpath which leads in, but it's quite a bit further back. And the good thing with Ashurst, New Forest, both platforms are 100% step-free access. So you've got a flat entrance onto platform 1 and then flat entrance to platform 2 up a flat but quite long footpath, but at least it is 100% step-free. You can't come up the footpath then cross over the bridge, but you can just come through the other past the pub and everything. Ooh, that's nice. Our forest flies at Ashurst. That's nice. So apart from that nice little planter with wildlife thing, what else have we actually got here? There is a ticketing machine. You go out to the little bus stop style shelter there. Help point. All like on with information stuff. Ticket machine. Travel information stuff, including cancellations. More signage. This like shows where you've been. I've had a nice little wander around. Cool, that's been quite way up then. Then if we carry on walking, again you've got your assisted boarding point, always good to see. Plenty of flowers and planters. And we're almost now at the far end of platform 1. So you probably now see what I mean. Is over there you've got the footpath leading in. And then you've got a SWR thing going flying straight through. That's the look down the line from Ashurst to New Forest Station. That's a look out of the station from the far end. As you can see, it is actually on a curve as well, which might partly explain why it's built with the platforms staggered like that. Not as bad as someone like Dilton Marsh, but still got a nice bit of a stagger on them. I think that's everything to show you here on platform 1. So I'll come back when I'm over on platform 2. I'm now down on platform 2 here at Ashurst New Forest. Just seen a pool service leave. So what have we actually got here now on platform 2? Again, you've got another one. Welcome to Ashurst and Colby sign. Help point. Well, information board. Little bus shelter style shelter, I like to call them. Some pretty flowers, including one of my favourites. Look at how pretty those little pansies are. Now, this is not an agricultural channel, this is a railway station and railway adventures channel. But if I see a pretty pansy like that, I'm going to have to show it. It is nice to see the flowers here. And the other good thing is, more of them, yeah, the further down the platform, especially platform 2 you get, the more into greenery and ruralness you get, which is quite nice. There you can see it says greenery and ruralness. That is quite nice, really, having that as well. So almost now down the far end of platform 2, so I can soon show you the what the station looks like from the far end. Here we go, right down the far end. If you now look that way, you can clearly and distinctly see the difference in where the platforms end. Yeah, I reckon it's probably 2 carriage lengths, if not slightly more, which I reckon it has to be because of the curve. They had to do it like that. There's probably some other reason. And right now, down this moment, I've even got birds singing. What a time to be alive. Here we go, as you say, Ashurst, New Forest. And we had a little wander around Ashurst itself. So I've had quite a bit of time here. Not really much to see. The watering hole I quickly went in just for a quick non-alcoholic beverage. It's a damn recording. This is a day that I'll always feel like I have to celebrate somehow. They're pretty flowers. So, yep, and again we are in the New Forest National Park. Wonderful, eh? Even as you get towards the end of the platforms, the other end, yeah, it gets slightly less rural, but you've still got a whole load of trees, especially back when they're behind where the pub is. Yeah, I've still got over an hour. Yep, that is now the whole length of platform 2 shown. Ooh, more pretty pansies. They're pretty pansies. Let's say the step-free access for platform 2 is here. You just got a nice little. It is a long path. Yeah, it's a gentle incline, not exactly steep to get up onto the station. Yeah, and you've got a little bug thing. I'll find somewhere to park up quickly, then I'll go over the history of the station and the passenger numbers, and then that'll be it. The little Hampshire station tour, for at least for this trip, will be complete. So, the history of Ashurst New Forest Station. It was first opened on the 1st of June 1847 by the Southampton and Dorchester Railway, and it was known as Lyndhurst Road at that time. It was absorbed by the London and South Western Railway, and which then subsequently became Southern Railway during the 1923 grouping. It was a host to a Southern Railway camping coach from 1936 to 1939, i.e. probably when the Second Small Disagreement got underway. Nationalisation of the railway saw the station passed on to the southern region of British Railways. There was a camping cage positioned here again from 1954 to 1960, and in 1961 a Pullman camping cage replaced the original one until 1965, when another Pullman joined it up until 1967. It was renamed as Ashurst New Forest on the 24th of September 1995, and the station is about 200 to 300 yards from the village of Ashurst, which is beside the main road, and it is used by visitors to the New Forest. It gets an hourly service, though not today because of other reasons, and it is served by South Western Railway trains only, though cross-country services do come through, and it is also managed by South Western Railway. But the most important number that you'll be interested in is the passenger numbers for the last couple of years. For the 2022-2023 Rail and Road Office and Rail and Road recording period, Ashurst New Forest had 91,488 passengers, and in the 2023-2024 recording period, that figure went up to 101,806, a nice little increase of 10,318. So not a bad little increase really. That is everything to show you here at Ashurst New Forest. So I'm going to wrap this video up here, which then means the end of the Little Hampshire tour. I hope you enjoy the video and the content, and if you do, then please remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that kind of good stuff. If you do ever get to come on a little adventure to Ashurst New Forest Station, let me know in the comments what you think of the station, and until next time, I'll talk to everybody very soon. So from Ashurst New Forest Station in Hampshire, it's choo choo for now.